Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video, where today we're doing kind of a part 2 to my Transforming Janemba Dokkancepts video. Today we're going to be looking at the actual Janemba card and kind of comparing and contrasting between my Dokkancept for the Janemba card. So first off, we're going to start with the super attack, so we're going to just play that right there. Okay, let's see, starting off we see that the super attack is not quite what I was expecting. But it's still kind of it's still a good super attack. Honestly, that was one of the options I kind of had in my mind, but I find the thought of it like a dozen tiny Janembas like capturing around the enemy before full-size Janemba comes running at him to be more entertaining. And then right here we have the Super Janemba's super attack. And something I noticed is I believe that's about like a combination of about three separate attacks that he does in the movie, which I kind of like it when Dokkan does that. I kind of like that they combine it to make it look better. Now, as for the translations, the person I follow for that is Garesh. If you haven't already, if you don't already know about Garesh, go ahead and check him out. I'll make sure to leave his Twitter, or the link to his Twitter and YouTube channel in the description. I figure you probably know him before you know me, but we're just gonna look at this right here. We got tech type, as we can see like in the card art and stuff, and I put mine as extreme agility. And looking back, I know that there is actually a regular Janemba that's agility, but he's one of those units that like start at SR and then transcend to SSR and then Dokkan Awaken. I just thought Dokkan might just completely make that one obsolete, but I guess it makes sense that it's not AGL. Also, when I was looking at I was actually gonna go back and kind of maybe correct it, but I looked at, because I was kind of basing the AGL off of Global's release, and I didn't really see very many extreme AGL units recently. But then I went to, but then I remembered that in Japan they just recently released Super Bojack, which I was thinking he was AGL, but he's STR, so I didn't say anything about it. But so I've almost changed it, and I wish I would have, but I didn't. Now, Janemba, Collapse of Order in Otherworld, and then mine was Evil in Adorable Form. I'd say this is probably a better description. And then for the leader skill, Mind and Body Erosion category. So they're introducing a new category with him. We got category Key plus 3, HP attack and defense 170%. And then or extreme class, which this is, I think, the best kind of generic extreme class skill we've seen, or leader skill we've seen. Because I believe Tech Transforming Frieza and AGL fusing Zamasu, that theirs is HP attack and defense 120%. So that's cool to see. As for super attack, we have Illusion Smash. Illusion Smash. Raises defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage. Now, I did see the translations before I actually saw the super attack, so when I saw that I got really excited. I thought that might actually be what I called Unholy Blitz, where he like either used like the jelly bean things floating around, or makes the copies of himself to then like close on the enemy and then attack. But as you saw, that wasn't the case. That was the where he's using the portals and stuff to punch. But let's see, raises his defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage. For mine, I did causes immense damage to enemy, lowers attack and defense, and has a medium chance to stun. So I do, let's see, that's, yeah, I would say that in that case. Now, when I say stronger, that I don't necessarily mean better. I think that I've got his my Janemba Dokkancept as a stronger super attack than AGL. Oh, you know what though? Let's go ahead and look at the stats. Let's see. Stats are 13,050 for HP. Let's see. Is that? Oh, but this isn't. This is not rainbow though. So okay. So that'd be a bit closer. So So I think it's 15050 when he'd be rainbowed, which actually ain't too far off by about 800 points, but let's see. Okay, attack is 11840. Attack is okay, yeah. This is definitely too high, I do believe, at least in comparison. And then defense is 6550. Okay, yeah, I feel like I don't know what was going on here. I believe I was, yeah. Yeah, I don't really have a good explanation for why mine is so much higher. Let's see, let's go back to quote, Janemba. I did get that one right on point, but honestly, that's like the only thing he says, so it's not that hard. Okay, his passive is Wicked Boundaries, attack and defense plus 120%. Card activated against all types. Extreme class allies, key plus 2, and attack and defense plus 30%. If 4 or more type key spheres are obtained, damage reduced by 30%. If 2 or more let's see. Extreme class allies, key plus 2, and attack and defense plus 30%. If 4 or more type key spheres are obtained. Okay, so I'm not sure if that means that like his type or if it just means any type. That just seemed. Oh, okay. I think that just means as long as they're not rainbow. Damage reduced by 30% if 2 or more rainbow key spheres are obtained. Okay, yeah, it clarifies it there. So I think that's what it's going for. Let's see. So active skill transformation. Well, yes. Let's look at the passive for my Janemba. Let's see. Passive Geekly Chaos attack plus 120% and defense plus 80, but it reduces damage received by 50% when facing a superclass enemy. Gain additional attack and defense plus 30% when facing an Otherworld Warriors category enemy. Transforms when conditions are met. So I did manage to get attack stat correct. I did actually. I think it says yeah. Okay, so there is a damage reduction. So that's kind of cool that I got at least an element kind of on the same page with it. For mine, the reduces damage is higher, but even though this one's lower, he has higher defense to start with. And then extreme class allies. So if I remember correctly, when it comes to ally buffs, it buffs themselves as well. So in that case, he would have that, and then so yeah, mine's kind of like that, except I don't have the key. And it's attack and defense plus 30 when facing Otherworld Warriors. Let's see. And then for this, it's if 4 or more type key spheres are obtained. Okay, so transformation is his active skill. For mine, I just went to after like a few turns. Let's see, third turn for start of battle. If there's an enemy whose name includes Goku. Or transforms from the 5th turn from the start of battle. Now, conditions are able to be activated once 5 attacks have been received. So I do find that I do kind of like that. I think what I believe they're going for is how he's fighting the Goku, and all of a sudden Goku really gets serious, and then he transforms. Links. Let's see about links and see what matches up. Okay, the Innocence, More Than Meets the Eye, Metamorphosis, Master of Magic, Nightmare, Big Bad Bosses, and Fierce Battle. Okay, I did Attack of the Clones instead because I really wanted a super attack to be the cloning thing. But they gave me Big Bad Bosses instead, and that makes sense. Let's see, categories, Mind and Body Erosion, Movie Bosses, Transformation Boost. And then for mine, movie bosses, full power, transformation boost, artificial life forms, and Otherworld Warriors. So if you haven't watched my video yet, I was kind of making the argument that, or I was kind of discussing what the arguments could be for these categories. Movie bosses, that's kind of set in stone, transformation boost. Otherworld Warriors, I don't know why he's not on there, because he's a warrior, even though he's like bringer of destruction sort of warrior, but and he's in Otherworld, so it doesn't really make sense to me why he's not on there. Full power, he may not really be at full power. It's kind of hard to really tell because he's not challenged for most of the movie. Artificial life forms. Okay, so here's my argument for it, is that in the category you have, like for example, Baby Vegeta, And Vegeta, he's organic, or he's not artificial, and then Baby is artificial. Well, in Janemba's case, that troll thing that Janemba kind of takes, that troll kid, teenager, whatever, that spills the liquid and then he turns to Janemba. Um, I would say that the kid is obviously not artificial, but I would say kind of the creation of Janemba would be. And since you kind of got that artificial and organic mixing, I would say that you could make the argument that he belongs to artificial life forms, which I think would be a wonderful boost to the category. Not that the category is really bad, I don't think, but just I think that would really boost it. Let's see now, where next? Okay, Mind, Body, and Erosion. I'm interested to see what this category has. I think they may already have details, but I haven't looked at it yet. But yeah, that's an interesting name for the category. Yeah. I hope it's a good category. At least, hopefully, we'll get something good from this, because a lot of the categories they've been introduced and don't have a whole lot of great units. Like, for example, what is it? The posing category. I can't remember, signature pose or something like that. It's pretty much junk. It's kind of a mean category almost. Now, super attack for super. It says Janemba, but I believe he's talking about Super Janemba. Lightning Shower Rain raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage. Let's see what I did again. I believe it was raise attack. Let's see. Let's go ahead for the next one. Okay. Super attack. Unholy Beatdown. Lightning Shower Rain. Okay. Causes immense damage to enemy, raises attack, and greatly lowers defense with a high chance of stunning enemy for 2 turns. Yeah, this is definitely not that. Raises his attack and defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage. Quote is, ooh, he, or that sounds so weird. But, him laughing, that's kind of what I did there. And then for the passive, attack and defense plus 180%. I think I gave mine, 150%. Randomly changes one type of key sphere into either one other type of key sphere or rainbow. Gain an additional attack plus 40% when collecting 3 or more type key spheres. High chance to evade enemy attacks when collecting a rainbow key sphere. So in this situation we have he is changing key spheres. He's gaining additional attack when collecting 3 or more type key spheres, and then high chance to evade enemy attack when collecting a rainbow key sphere. So unlike regular Janemba, to get that special buff, so the only one, so that should be pretty easy. And then another attack plus 40% with 3. That's not real hard either. So he's gonna hit pretty hard. Let's see what mine was again. Mine was attack and defense plus 150%, guard active against all attacks, high chance of evading enemy attacks. All allies attack and defense plus 30, performs a critical hit when facing otherworld category enemy, so they didn't do anything with the critical hit. And then that's an unconditional boost. And then, so, even though that's conditional, it's still pretty easy to get, so yeah, I do believe that this one, which over time this one could obviously hit harder because he's stacking attack, but like right off the bat, this Janemba will definitely just beat the slop out of anyone he comes across. Yeah, which, I mean, I understand why they are trying something new. It's kind of cool to see this mechanic of, even though at the same time it feels kind of chaotic, but I mean that kind of describes Janemba entirely, because he's like just bringing chaos, because I don't know, just that's kind of Janemba's whole thing is chaos. So I do kind of like how they're the passive is really kind of portraying what Janemba's character traits are. Like just randomly changing one type of key sphere into either one type of key sphere or rainbow. Yeah. Overall, I'm definitely excited for this card to come to global. I'm not a JP player, I stay on global, but I will absolutely be summoning for this unit. This thing Sounds awesome. Janemba is one of my favorite Dragon Ball Z villains. Let's go ahead and go over the links real quick. So links, this actually is different, yeah. So for mine, I just copied off of the other Janemba, Super Janembas in the game. So we got Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Metamorphosis, Brutal Beatdown, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, Fierce Battle. So for this one, we apparently have the Innocence, More Than Meets the Eye. Oh, sorry, I was reading that wrong. The Innocence, More Than Meets the Eye, and Master of Magic becomes Shocking Speed, Brutal Beatdown, and Fear and Faith. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. So Innocence, so those first two are gone, and Master of Magic is gone, which would delete Metamorphosis, Nightmare, Big Bad Bosses, and Fierce Battle. And then we also get back Shocking Speed, Brutal Beatdown, and Fear and Faith. So, okay, so it is the same link, so that's good to know. So he'll be linking awesomely with Int and STR Janemba. Alright, yeah. I think that's it. Guys, I'm real excited for this unit. I really like the card art. That's what I tried. When I was making my Do concept art, I was trying to base it off of that. I think it was the first V jump leak that was like really blurry, and because I would have otherwise probably just like snapshot it from the V jump, but it was so blurry. I just thought I would rather try to do it justice as best as I can and recreate it. So like I made the Janemba here, and then I just went in like completely retraced a certain frame from the movie for that, which I know this one looks closer to the actual thing than my Super Janemba does, but yeah, guys, I think that's gonna do it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I intend to do more of these Do concept videos, probably not in the same format, because this was kind of a one of those rare situations where I could actually test my Do concept against something Dokkan actually brings to the game. But I have some other ideas that are in the works for more Do concept videos. But yeah, if you like to, make sure to leave a like. If you have an idea, you can leave it in a comment, and maybe it'll get turned into a video. Also, make sure to check out Gresh, because he's pretty cool. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you had a Merry Christmas. I'm recording this on the day after Christmas, technically, but it's kind of late at night. I hope you had a Merry Christmas, or a Happy Holiday, whatever it is you celebrate. Hope you had a good day. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I. Have a blue bang, beautiful day.